I said, I promised I was gonna do a commentary on the voting place. I'm gonna show y'all the video, and I said, I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna do the. I wanted to do the commentary when I got back, so I'm gonna show y'all. And like I said, I was. Oh yeah, also yeah, this little comment, Maru, that keep what it is. The Supreme Court's supposed to be what do you call ruling on it, but we'll see how that's going to affect YouTube and all that comment remove. And like I said, I don't. None of us should need as black folks, especially black men. We don't need a nerd in an office to protect us from white supremacists. I don't need you. I don't need the nerds to protect us, our feelings, by deleting their comment. All we need is people to let us alone, let us make money. Stop trying to tell us we gotta donate to homeless people and give homeless people shit. That's all. Matter of fact, right on time, the homeless dude, Salvation Army, and we know Salvation Army. Well, yeah, Salvation Army is big time Democrats. Right on time. If you want to donate, that's fine. But like that video I just played earlier, it is see right on time. Salvation like that. Oh, you know what? The video I was showing, that guy actually, even though the dude I was talking about, who made the video, what's his name, Stephen Gardner, he he's trying to act like he's one of us, but the dude he interviewed, if you watch that video, he spills the beans. He spills the beans at why they're so, what they're so scared about. The all of the money they're stealing, and like I said, he said it, I said it before. So that's how they make their money. Dude finna get ran over. And Thomas Sowell said it. That's how they, so that's all where all that shit come from, right? Them trying to make money with the we're helping the homeless, we're doing this, we're doing that. And so you're threatening that complex, with it, the industrial, that's the military, right? So that dude that he interviewed is telling it all, that's what it's about. I mean, I've been said it. He's ex-CIA, so they probably are. That's why it was in my recommendations. They got him a CIA, asset, repeating what I've been saying for the last 2 years. Because actually, for a while, I felt kind of bad. Like, well, what are they gonna do now? But it's like now we see they didn't care if we died. They make it, all this. They don't give a fuck. And then the black folks and all the other minorities try to stay on code. And I'm like, how you gonna stay on code? And I could not, as a man, stay on code and let another nigga. It's not hate. Now, if you ain't got no gumption, you ain't got no. If you don't have an entrepreneurial spirit or mind, that's fine. Get a job. Everybody ain't meant to own their own business, but you still ain't got to be a cheerleader for another nigga. That's fine. There's no hate, but don't try to force other people to we gotta help the homeless. And we ain't gotta help shit. Oh, like I said, I just showed you where I voted today, right across the street. And matter of fact, the place I voted in is the goddamn the county services building. That's where you go for your county check, your food stamps, blah 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 blah, all that shit. I mean, there's other places to vote, but they still, some of them are still brainwashed and thinking that they're like doing a good thing, they're a good person or whatever. If you feel guilty because you was smart enough to make money, you did something wrong and you know it. That's what you feel guilty about. You feel guilty because you Must have evidently you cheated or something like that. I don't know. But the rest of us, we didn't cheat. We didn't have to cheat. Like I said, it's like when you was younger playing video games in the 80s, because back then you had to play next to each other. If you was playing Atari at the house or Sega, even in the 90s, when I was in the army, we playing when, like I said, I bought the first PlayStation. I think I bought it the day it came out. You know, you still had to play next to each other because there was no internet. So you're right. So yeah, we get mad when the nigga cheat. It been like that since we were kids. Oh, that nigga cheated, man. Da, da, da. Or you playing Madden or something like that. You don't want to. You don't want to, not because you're just so goody two shoe. Is that no? It's the victory is better. You can do your dance. I beat you. Now, nigga, I ain't cheat. I just beat that ass. Da da da. Past it, because the look back then, the way it worked. Like then playing Mortal Kombat back in that, by the time it came out on Sega and Nintendo. Remember Nintendo? You had to put a code in for the blood and all that shit. But Sega, we had both of them. This is in the Batcave. We had a Sega and a Nintendo, but we only played. This like right, but probably about a year before I joined the military. About 7, so we playing Sega before we go hang out. 92 or something like that. I don't know. But the point is, when you lose, you got past the stick, right? That's how it was back then. As long as you winning, you get to stay on the stick. You get the key. It don't matter if it's your house. That's what I'm saying. Back then, everybody, saw a loser. You pass this. Yeah, now, nigga, you got to get up. Just like at the arcade. You gotta, you remember you put your quarter up. It don't matter if you know anybody there. As soon as you walk in and the game that's popping, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, back then 50 cents, but you put one quarter up, and it's your quarter. And the dude that's winning, he ain't got to leave. And, it's 3 quarters before you. Whoever quarter that is, he jump on. If he win, he stay. If he lose, next dude that put his quarter. You like, what this got to do with communism? I'm just saying, it's just people, this whole thing is just this loser shit mentality. Just you lost, just go this and that. But like I said, so the voting today, the primary, but then I see the girl because she's in front of me. I'm gonna play the video. She goes into a different section. That okay, so she's there, and you see, like I said, I can clearly see why she's there. She got the small hand, which is fine. But it's the fact that she's gangster. Like I said, she's looking. I can see her in a window looking at. She might be new at it because she's making. I guess they told, and it's the entry exit, so she has to get out as soon. I guess they told. I don't know the instructions, but it looked from what I see. Because she's not the only one that does it. But since it's, nobody else around there, I'm just looking, and I see somebody sitting in the car. And she's looking, and sure enough, I know she's finna get out as I get 2 more steps closer, and she gets out. Okay, and I can see her looking. And it's not like she's looking, waiting because there's cars, there's so many people. It's so the crowd lines part, it's crowded. And like I was saying, so they got this girl, and she's clearly, literally handicapped, doing this dumb shit, gang stalker shit. So I stopped. But before I could see that, I stopped before I could see she got the small hand. I see she's finna get out. So I stopped, I'm fast, just like a gun. I pull out my phone and hit record, but I know I ain't got time to make a live post. I just start recording with the, I just pull out, start recording, right? And I'm just gonna post it later. But then I see, black chick she got, but I just play it. Really can't. Alright, so I'm going to vote. And they had this motherfucker waiting on me, right? Yeah, look, she tried to hide. Yeah, she's hiding. Do you see she got the she stopped because I stopped. I stopped before I could see her looking, And like I said, all us supposed to be from the hood. That's some suspicious behavior. Like, oh, it don't matter if she a bitch. Bitches, Like I said, they make no gun that a bitch so strong that the bitch can't pull the trigger. That the trigger's so strong. So hey, who knows? It don't matter. So she's looking like that. Oh, what's up? What you finna do? But I already know what it is. She's just doing the entry exit. But it's like, shit, y'all jump hopping out of cars like that. Somebody gonna light your ass up. They might be shell shocked for all we know. Then it's on the news, and that's they the little defense. If they got the money, they gonna try to get a real lawyer, and they gonna try to explain. Well, she was looking, and looking at the rest of it, and da 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 da. And what the hell is that weird shit? They keep doing. He's still broke. I don't understand that one. You know. The dude literally waited till he got right there and pulled up his pants. He crazy. But, they do that all the time. You just saw that that's supposed to be some kind of new thing. They've been doing it for like a year. I have no clue what that's supposed to do. So I guess they sent him out there. Was that supposed to stop me or something? Magic. Sure didn't get you a car or a house or anything or money. You still depending on some other nigga. You still walking over. I don't get it. But anyway. Yeah, he's still a bitch, but okay. Waiting. You know how they do it, like I said, when they waiting on you. Yeah, they're walking. But it's like, why are you voting? So you're voting for what? What are you voting for? More Democrats? I don't get these black folks. But so at first I thought she was going to vote. Like, but why? Clearly she probably would have been voting for Democrats. But what it is, she got the small hand. And I don't know, these weird, like the weirdo right there who just walked by real slow and then pull up his pants. They got to do it so I can see it. They make it over obvious, right? Some kind of weird ass shit. It's like he giving himself a wedgie. He did it like this. It's just weird. These niggas stupid as hell, man. I don't get it. This nigga's weird and stupid. I mean, and then they get mad because they're broke, right? It got to wait on Santa Claus to come get them some money. Like I said, don't start those shit. Look, where everybody's allowed to do, nobody cares. But y'all are one part of this stalker shit and harassment shit. Don't try to act black. Don't try to act gangster. None of that. You starting shit. And then don't play victim when something happened to you. Don't try to play victim if you're still alive. But, and so the girl, like I said, so I thought she was going to vote. But then once I start recording, because I'm going in, and I asked, it's an old black, as usual, in a black city, like Birmingham. When I go vote, obviously, it's all the old black folks, all the old black Democrats. Like I said, when I get older, I don't want to be some old ass nigga trying to hold the young folks down. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep them slaves, keep them Democrats. I mean, they're staying on code. I guess, like I said, them people were right who called it wacky tobacco. That shit really is wacky. I never thought that. It makes you stupid and slow. It must, I don't mean like Kush and all the other stuff they do stuff with. I think that weed really makes people stupid. It really does. I mean, just stupid and lazy and jealous. It's not hate, it's you starting to see it. You really starting to see all the weed smokers are Democrats. You know how like Bill Maher, the white guy that be on HBO, he loves smoking weed. But now you see all these videos with people making a fool of him. He's trying to defend Democrats and all that. Each time he tries to sound intelligent, he gets tore up. It's just so many clips of him getting made a fool of. And it's like them old folks back in the day in the 1920s or whatever, just with a wagging tobacco. This shit really is Makes niggas stupid or submissive or something. You know how they say they like brag about how they just laid back and do that. That's why you laid back. Don't want to accomplish nothing. But the part I don't get is the jealousy. What are you mad at everybody else for? Sit back and smoke your weed. We don't care. But don't all this weird ass shit, the laugh at it like it's like it don't make sense. It really don't. Just do your thing. We don't care. But see, that's the point. Because they know pretty soon all of it's gonna be cut off. They gonna have to do something. So all the free shit finna be cut off. You know. And so they tried to make everything about victimhood. But like I said, we'll see what's gonna happen with the Supreme Court, in this. They're finally trying to, so-called do something about all this censorship, where you can't say this. And like I said, we don't need that. I guess weed makes you think you need somebody to protect you. If you smoke weed, you need, that's what I'm saying. Nobody cares about your videos. You know how many people you see, even on YouTube, smoking their blunts. It's all good. Nobody cares. But the people that need protection, the community, because somebody gonna hurt their feelings. We need from white supremacists. We don't need protection. I don't need protection. I don't need no white nerd in California, silly like him. I don't need no nerd like him riding an electric bike to protect me from white Nazis or protect my feelings. I don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need censorship. We don't need none of that, deleting comments like on my channel. I don't need you like that dude that come on here sometimes. You see, I never blocked him. I haven't blocked him yet. I make a fool of. He get, he's a little bitch. He get mad. He can't. I don't need YouTube to protect me or anybody to protect me from comments to protect my feelings. Like I said. But the point is, the reason I even give him a little bit of play of attention, because I know he's part of the program. He's not joking. He's not. So I know that makes him even madder. Then I get momentarily upset. Mad. Like what's up? But he ain't gonna do nothing. He send his other people to do something, and they do it. So that means I won. Every single time he comes on and talks shit, I win automatically. And there's nothing you can do about it. You could be 6'4", 6'5". There's nothing you could do but lose. I just couldn't do it. I could not just lose automatically every time. And these rules been established. You can't say I'm changing the rules. That's why y'all tried to change the rules. The communists, your masters, they tried to change the rules. It didn't work. How many niggas you got on board? Because, one of the things they tried to try was if they figured that's what gaslighting is. That's what gaslighting is. They figured if they had enough people on their side to make it look like, oh, it must be you. If everybody says it, then it's you. No, that's gaslighting. Common sense, history. Read a book. It shows that what y'all doing is wrong. It'll never work. Now, I don't just mean, oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong because it fails. You know how niggas, the weed smokers, they're the ones who love Sun Tzu, right? The Art of War, the weed smokers. So you read the Art of War, your tactics is just lame, bitch shit. So every warrior, Hannibal, any warrior, they ain't tried no tactics like these nerds try. These white, like the white nerd that just walked by, the little skinny. These niggas got nerds in charge of them. White nerds. Silicon Valley nerds telling them what to do. That's just not gonna work. or whatever, any minority, all with the Aztec warriors, whatever, African, whatever. There's no this gaslighting shit. It's bitch shit. It's throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Say what you mean. Say what you don't act like, oh, I'm but just pretend you just help poor people. You helping everybody. You just so good. No, nigga, say what you want to be the man, but you can't because you joined a cult that believes in communism. So you're fucked. And evidently you done some shit where you can't just leave. They got you by they got you. You can't leave. They got stuff on you. Obviously, they got stuff on you, so you can't leave the cult. I don't even think, that's what I'm saying. This shit we see now, the shit they try to brainwash y'all with, is not that powerful. What it is, they got y'all. What, they got pictures of y'all or something? They got stuff that y'all cannot leave. That's the only thing I can see. Nobody is that fucking stupid. The shit is over. I mean, like I said, I know I said weed makes you stupid, and I do stand by that. But god damn, it has to be. They got pictures of y'all. They like, hey, if y'all try to leave and try to do this and that, we gonna release these pictures. So more than likely, it's more than just pictures. You going to prison. It's like I said, we don't have to use our smarts. We don't have to help. That's what these people went to school. Social workers went to school to help people. Like I said, that homeless dude, out the blue, he just told me this. This was years ago. It was an old white dude, looked like Santa Claus. No, he just had the white hair. And he was a bum. He just turned to me and told me. He said, he didn't say yo, but he's like, this is a true story. You ain't got to believe me. But he said, nobody in America should be hungry. He said, if you're hungry, you're lazy. And I'm like, what do you mean? And this is in Birmingham. We're really outskirts, the white folks city, Homewood. It's a real rich city. With Hoover, I think. But he's like, because there's always in every major city, there's always somewhere to eat every day, 7 days a week. They feed breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He said, if you're hungry, you're just lazy. This is a homeless dude. He told me he would get arrested on purpose. He would go steal some mouthwash and drink it so he can get a PI. That's how homeless this dude was. And I can't believe it. It just, it was, okay, that makes sense. And I'm like, why are you telling me that? But now I know why. Because he's one of them, he's a homeless gang stalker, but I guess he just must have felt guilty because he knew what he was doing. He's like, no. And he just said it out the blue. If you're hungry in America, you're just lazy. You should not be hungry. He wasn't even talking about getting a job. He said, is just like here, any city, this is in Birmingham, there's a place they feed, the churches. And like I said, I knew niggas, they know the schedule. They know which church. It's Tuesday. One time we stand on my porch, one nigga offered me, hey, you want to come, let's go walk to the, this is after I got, out the army, but I wasn't too big or whatever to go with them. But, they know what church be feeding. They know the shelters. They know the schedule. They know all of that. That's what we keep telling y'all. Y'all keep trying. And then it always be some little rich motherfucker trying to tell people like me, we need to be helping and da-da-da-da. It's like, you done lost your fucking crackhead mind. Yeah, I mean, it's getting like people, I'm like, if y'all don't go somewhere with this bullshit that we need to help these, but they don't want help. And like I said, that one chick, she's like, I used to work at a shelter, right? And she knows that since we done bust them out, and we all know that we telling all the other motherfuckers who don't know, no, they want to be homeless. No, they had pride to know these motherfuckers want to be homeless. I don't want to hear that shit. We know for a fact. Remember, I told you, I've been to Skid Row, right? These motherfuckers, like I said, they don't want to join the program. And so she's like, well, yeah, she's trying to, again, but this is a black woman. She's trying to make excuses like the white liberals, the white nerds. Oh, well, they got rules. They don't like the rules. You ain't got a choice to like the rules. And like people like us, we said, if we lost everything, you ain't gotta have rules. We gonna make sure we there before curfew because we want that shit to go fast as possible. Oh, it take 8 months to get to the point where you get a house or apartment, or really an apartment. Fine. So yeah, we gonna be there way before 9 o'clock if that's the curfew. It's like y'all don't even think about the stupid shit that you say. Do you even think before you say some of that stupid shit? No, what's up? You don't even think. Just say the stupidest shit out their mouths. Make no sense. It's like anybody with common sense. That's the only rules you know. The rules that is not the rules of the you got to be there to curfew. They don't like it because they got to quit doing drugs. And I'm like, well, shit, just quit for the little 9 months and start doing drugs. But you go, they're going to end up back in it. That's what I'm saying. We're going to do whatever we can and have to get the fuck out that damn program and get that little apartment. And more than likely, you gonna they got the connections. You don't get a better job than a nigga that just got out the military. So I'm telling you, it had been like that. But you know why they do that? So they can keep their job. That's what that dude on that video I showed earlier was saying. You know, it's a big machine, and that's what he's talking about. Like with Trump, he brought up how one of them warned Trump in 2017. You know, you messing with it, and it's with I'm gonna put it in nigga words. You messing with them folks' money, but it's not their money. And Trump don't give a fuck. You know, you got it. You just it's over. And so they're like, we're gonna this and that. Is that you messing with you gonna get, but you see they're losing. Now they're losing their minds, and they just, they don't know what to do. They losing it. As Thomas Sowell Ben said that. And the big thing I keep saying that I call that weed make it stupid, it's like if they just would have left the rest of us alone, we wouldn't have jumped on them. We wouldn't have been so like, oh yeah, we got to end all this. That's their big problem. They could have got away with it, but they just didn't want us to have cars and houses. This the stupidest shit in the world. You would have got away with it, but you were jealous of other niggas. I don't get that. You go destroy everything you did illegally, trying to stop somebody else who's smarter than you, who knows more than you. And once they realize, wait a minute, this ain't right, this and that. No, I done read this. And like I said, they did put all these people in these positions that don't know what they doing. So that's another thing. So when we would come, like I would come with the rules, like, no, this is not what they get mad because I'm telling them, and they the employee. No, that's not what that say. And then they get mad, they get their feelings hurt. They're like, no, that's not what that means. This is not that. No, yes, so that it is with that. Then you go over their head, then they get mad. That's all them diversity employees. All the diversity people that don't know what they doing, and they just there because they black. And see, it's more than just, principles. It's like, you gonna ruin our lives, sabotage us. To keep that, I guess it's like, I don't know. They figure if a few of us escape, the word would get out that, that, oh no, you ain't got to be like this. That's enough because, that, like I said, a lot of them would think this is back in the day, like 20 years ago, right? 2004. Oh, you gonna get in trouble? You working? I'm like, no, I can work as much. They send us to college. If I could have finished college and did what I was supposed to, I could have been making $100,000 and I still would have got my VA check. That shit doesn't stop. Why do you think that they don't say we gonna send you to school and if you graduate and get a job, we gonna stop your check? Your check is till you die. The only thing that changes is if you get upgrades. That don't stop until you drop. Of like that, nigga shit. Ooh, you can't be working like. Yes, I can, bro. I don't know what, but y'all, because they used to that nigga shit. Ooh, you ain't supposed to be. What you doing? You gonna get in trouble. Massa gonna catch you. What are you talking about, nigga? I follow the rules. All you gotta do is read the rules, ask the rules. Ain't no such thing as a stupid question. But y'all niggas, lordy, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be working. You a veteran. You get money for the VA. You ain't supposed to be working. Like, nigga, are you retarded? Did you just escape off the planet? But obviously they ain't say it like that. But I got that. That's what it's basically what it amount to. And so instead, they gonna sabotage people. They still doing it. They still doing it. I'm like, these folks are crazy. That has to be. But like I said, I think I know what God finally just gave me the answer. He saves it for a reason. It's the wacky tobacco. I thought there was no problem with weed. I really didn't. Till like a day or two ago, it's something that just hit me. Them videos we used to laugh at in school in the 80s, them black and white against weed. We thought it was funny. Because like I said, by the 80s, they weren't smoking. Only few niggas. I knew a few that smoked and sold weed. Like in 89, we was in high school. But it wasn't until the chronic. It wasn't. It wasn't until the chronic. Then the whole country, or the whole world, everybody started smoking blunts and weed and da-da-da. Still ain't seen no problem with it. I just didn't care. Most people I know really didn't smoke. Wasn't that big a deal. Still wasn't. To this day, up until a couple of days ago, it's like, that shit was right. This shit makes niggas fucking stupid. And what I mean by niggas, I mean everybody. Niggas, bitches, any race, whatever color, it just makes every nigga stupid who smoked this shit. I didn't think nothing of it. Seriously, I really don't. It just, I just didn't. It's not looking down or nothing like that. Because nowadays, but if you notice, before that, rappers really weren't talking about weed before Dre. Most of them probably smoked it, but we didn't know that. Run DMC probably smoked it and did other drugs, but we didn't know about it. They didn't rap about it. They all did it, but I'm just saying it wasn't a thing back then like that. But it's just like, this. Well, I still think it should be legal. But if you just said I think it's way more wasteful trying to stop people, putting people in prison. It really is. I'm not trying to change any. I think it's just all of it should be legal. It's just like alcohol prohibition. I already gave my opinion. All of it should be legal. That's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. All of it. Now it should be just like anything. You can't drive under the influence or operate machinery at work. But the other stuff, that's on you. Just like anything, you got to pay for that if you get caught. But it shouldn't be prison if you got caught with weed. It should be okay. As long as you ain't driving, you good. You should be able to walk up the street, and smoke a blunt. But just like anything, you can't even smoke a regular cigarette inside, or inside a bar or inside a restaurant. But still, just like you got people who don't drink or people who don't do drugs, it's just leave it up to the person. If they want to do that shit, that's on them. Listen, but like I said, it's not holding on. It's just common sense. I think all of this shit is just, they just letting them hang themselves further. Biden, all of them. It's just the whole thing. Fannie Willis, Letitia James, it's just the judges, they just catching on, because it's like the more they'll wait and release some more. Just like recently, they released, the cell phone records last Friday, 4 days ago, right? And who knows what else they waiting to release, or they trying to, their Fannie Willis going, well, you should have discovery or blah, blah. It's like, he's the defendant. That's when, the prosecutor got to do things a certain way, because you're the prosecutor. You, y'all, they're showing how stupid she is. Fannie Willis, they show how stupid she is. She's doing it herself with her little arguments. Every time they release something, her arguments are just fucking stupid. And you don't have to be a lawyer. You just do a little research on your own. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing, but I'm still trying to figure why all these niggas so mad. What are they so? Because I don't see where they was just giving, unless the money is hidden right now, unless y'all just, like, I don't care, but why do y'all care about other people? Take your money and fucking go. It's just, I don't know. If they gave y'all a couple of million, take your millions and escape. But the problem is, y'all keep trying to stay slaves. Y'all keep trying to really can't. Well, I normally don't even look at the comments, but on X, Twitter. And this is all right. So, how did you find the channel if you're a survivor? Because my channel don't get no, YouTube don't put. I mean, obviously somehow people found my channel because I got a, obviously I got enough to where I can go live and da 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 da. But so I have to ask, like, how, if you're really one of us, how did you find it? I can't help, but if you really one of us, you know why I'm skeptical. But he might have left. But that's another thing. The link, I don't think if I can just do the link. It is Revolutionary Party, but we don't need a revolutionary party. That's what I'm saying. This ain't, no offense, we don't need a revolution. Everything, there's no need for change. All that change shit was the communist Democrats. They don't need to change the losers in life. What they wanted to change was the rules. It's just like we all know, everybody's not made equal. Just like I said, if they want to be like that, okay, then we all should get LeBron James money, right? But all of us can't make it to the NBA or the pro sports period. So everybody's not made equal as the communists say. The rest of us, we had no problem with that. You should have been raised the right way, and you shouldn't have no problem knowing that everybody got their own different gifts, attributes. Everybody got this. So there's no need for a revolution. All that march, there's no need for all of that. We just got to get rid of these communist Democrat clowns, and everybody can go on about their lives and do what you're capable of. You should, the pursuit of happiness, what makes you happy and what you're capable of. We don't need a revolution. We don't need none of that. It's just, all we need is to get rid of these communists, these jealous folks who just want to hold other people back. Oh, you think you're better, you think you're this, and you think you're know-it-all, you're smarter. Okay, well, the person is smarter than you. That's just the fact. Let it go. There's nothing you can do about it. You go, get rid of the communist Democrats, get rid of affirmative action. I never needed it. That's why you were mad at me, thinking I'm cheating or something. No, I just get promoted. But that's why they put all these losers in place to hold the rest of us back. But like I said, how you gonna start a fight with the people who naturally win? That's crazy mentally. That is just insanity. But so anyway, that's all I had to talk about right now. I'll probably see some more shit and I'll see what's up.